Alright guys, welcome to another playthrough on this channel. And yes, this was to be expected, but we are gonna be playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Well, we already had our time with the first game, Ace Attorney. I like this game. And this time, we're gonna be playing the second game. And hopefully how that turns out. With the same mechanics and new characters probably. And yeah, let's start. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. I hear orchestrated music. Grr, how did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, what the fuck? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Why is he so huge? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. No! September 8, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing right off before a trial starts anyway. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Oh, what the fuck? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... Jesus. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Who is that guy? A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought that maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised you said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You're the one and only Phoenix Wright came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. But what is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting strange and kept staring at me. You make me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? But Mr. Wright, how could you say that? How could you say this to this fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how the defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. It's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Great. So you're telling me Phoenix Wright has amnesia. I guess I have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone help, please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling? This one dream I won't be waking up from. September 8, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bride.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? You see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yes? I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a second. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair and swift. I believe I told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay, and who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Ow. Hold up. Sorry guys, just like, I'm checking my Twitter right now.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Okay, I want to be very sure. Okay, we have our attorney's badge. We have our cell phone. Found this in my pocket. I don't remember what I got here. How it got here. Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death, September 6, 6:28 p.m. The cause was a broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Glasses found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Maggie Bride, 22. Dustin Prince, the victim, 30 years old. Winston Payne, 53, lacks present. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You worked under that detective? Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down, I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed out from one of the benches on the afterpath, sir. The landlady beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed on the report that was just distributed yesterday.
Yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the yesterday time that is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy report confirm the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well, this court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Victim fell from the walking path above. He fell? Did someone just push him? Is that how it happened? It's okay, the clock? It's at 7 o'clock. Wait a second. No. Don't tell me that's a contradiction to the time of death. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is this your head-on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Just give me a second. What? How can you talk such a thing? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep, all information about evidence and people involved with this case are listed there, sir. You only look at the court record by pressing tab. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again, tab? Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. It's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was shoved, sir. Held on to them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yeah. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found on the scene are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. Coincidence, she says.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear this from our witness about this evidence. Can we... There's something more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During this date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Maggie? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly a defendant named Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's not hard to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Or this is...
Yes?
Yes, I can see it. Her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is where we get into the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution witnesses hide all things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. There's something even more incriminating under the glasses under the victim's body, sir. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness, and almost the same strength as hers. Even though the frames look kinda like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do? Leave it be. Let's probably back out while we can.
Yeah, why don't you believe me?
During this date, the victim was pushed from the bench area.
Now you're sure he was pushed? That's how he fell?
Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
The culprit's name?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but...
Was the name of my client?
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
Are you absolutely certain?
Sorry, pal, but that's what I'd said. This picture of it, no matter which way you look, it still says Maggie.
He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't me. I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that she mentioned, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how I know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. Better check out the court record again.
With this piece of evidence in the glass, it's hard to say she's the... It's hard not to say she's the culprit.
Are you certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground?
There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck on his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim herself.
That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but... really want to see you use your special moves, sir. My what? You always looks cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the Great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. What? It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Is this another thing they added to the second game? So like the fourth statement, obviously. People's profiles.
I don't like it. The defense clearly said his name Maggie, sir.
What? Wait. Huh? That's not Maggie's name, you fool. M-A-G-G-E-Y. Okay, that's a contradiction. Alright. I can present a profile as evidence. So this is new.
Objection!
What is it?
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe.
You talking to me, pal?
Please say the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, can you answer the defendant's name, if you please? Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Wright. Alright. Someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Wright. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a mess named Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. The blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh, well, how about that? I didn't even notice.
But maybe the victim did not spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not know her name. No!
This is very true, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court with the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Brad have been going out for half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bride had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had brought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to ask me what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
Dustin and Maggie.
Officer Prince and Officer Bride have been going out for half a year.
How do you know about this?
Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bride was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off.
They got close, I take it.
Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really, anyway. Sounds like they even talk about marriage.
Marriage? Wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What? You saying the guys we gotta marry someone at the same age as himself, pal?
No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Detective Dustin were only a year apart, you know? I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage.
Mind your own business, pal. Hey, the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday.
Day of the incident? You mean September 6th?
Yeah. Victim Officer Prince had gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hasn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Oh, I remember. Oh, I was young in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. Oh, the memories of me being old.
Ah, youth. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man.
Maggie, Officer Bright had gotten Officer Prince a present.
Seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because, I'm her boss. And I gotta watch out for my subordinates.
Is she going to give us a present? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything happens under me, but someone so much scratches their...
I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if the witness has got a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective is about done here.
It was something she had brought over 2 months ago.
Over 2 months ago?
Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was his birthday present?
She got him a glove. A single glove? Why will she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove? I want to press further on that. Just now, I believe you said the present was something that she had bought over 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at the store that far in advance? No, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was a custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Miss Wright? Do you think this glove is relevant to the case?
Maybe
I think it does matter. Because I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it is relevant. The glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm happy you're back, sir. I wonder how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. I use this to squeeze info out from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well. If you are that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think I had anything to do with this case. Well, anyway, this is it, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it?
It's hard to put the judge and Gumshoe both in the same. They both have the same voice when I'm giving out a birthday present from Maggie to the victim who was custom made.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
I wonder if we can fully really examine the evidence. That's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. And the one other reason.
I think this court has had enough. It is clear that the victim and defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, that brings up a more important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. We first look into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger, feeling like there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There are also scratches on his skin that were caused by him to writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name on with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination on the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Handwriting? But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand?
That is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm it was the victim's handwriting.
So in the end, you couldn't confirm it?
Hey, don't look you down on us, pal. I told you we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with this scientific investigation. I've never heard that before.
Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyways. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger.
His pointer finger?
You know, the one where you're always pointing and waving around people's faces?
Don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail.
And what does that prove?
Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
Yes, it explains why there was sand stuck in his nail. I guess he's right.
And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground.
scratches on his skin?
Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That's incredible. Sure is the power of scientific investigation. They're so small we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name.
You mean a microscope?
Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them.
I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is.
From this we can confirm that the victim wrote his name using his right hand.
Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, and that the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote this message in his right hand, do you think I would have gone through all that trouble to give him his present? The present? What about it? Wait a second. Wait a second. Something feels wrong. These two photos are different. One doesn't have the name, but we can see the time. However, one has the name, is right here. But then again, Maggie did mention, why would he go through all this trouble giving him the present? I think we have to present this. Wait. Is it? Wait a second. Is this glove really right-handed or left-handed? You know, I'm just gonna present this. Wait. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna present this. I don't know how this is gonna be related, but she did mention the glove, so. Take the gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is so special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. And that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special.
What would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Really? I thought it was made for right-handed. But then again, it doesn't make any sense.
Left-handed.
Well, you're absolutely right. This may be an error. Well, how it's designed, but fuck it.
This glove's being worn on the right hand.
That's why it has to be custom made. Never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So detective, which of the hand of the victim used to write the name with again?
That's easy. It's obvious from this picture it was his... Well, wait a second.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Oh!
That is... I mean, object...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written in this message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote Maggie could have not been the victim.
Order! Order! When you think about it this way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is...
No! No, it's not possible!
Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
The prosecutors presented a failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Look, I can finally breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
I'll announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Wright.
No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
Well, what is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call for our next witness to the stand.
What?
What did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death, what's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck?
Order! Order in the court! I believe there's a recess in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more info. I have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Looks like we got ourselves a situation here. I just realized something. Alright. Looks like this will be it for today's episode. So next time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, we're gonna be continuing on, I guess, the second part of the trial. We could probably just say this is the trial former, and then this is gonna be the trial ladder. I guess I'll see you guys all next time.